Oh, hello there, Nestarinos, and welcome to the Rad Zone. If you're looking for Mario Maker 2 content, you've come down the right warp pipe. Tying into Mario, this is KidNES, and this is my Fave 5 for the underdogs. We may not be hot, we may not be popular, but we're here, looking at the best 5 Mario Maker 2 levels every single weekday, the best puzzle level, the best theme level, the best platformer level, the best throwback, and the Wildcard. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's play. Our puzzle level of the day is Yoshi's Treehouse by Supa. This is a really clever and really well designed level. I gotta tell you, KidNES spent about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes exploring every nook and cranny of this level, touching everything, playing with everything. I gotta apologize right now for this video. It's the first one I shot. It's a little cropped. I couldn't go back and do it again, unfortunately. But don't let that take away from this excellent level. This first part of the level is filled with a lot of clever jumps and on-off switch manipulation, which will lead you to the second part of the level, which is filled with thwomps and platforms and springs, where the coins that you need to get through are hidden in every area of the level. I got a little bit frustrated, but playing this, because I actually ran out of time 3 times, just poking and prodding and playing with everything, trying to discover every secret that I could. But every time I discovered something new, I thought, oh, that's really clever. That's a really great use of these Mario mechanics. If you stick with it, if you put the work in, you're going to go into that pipe with 45 coins and you're going to get that course clear. Fantastic level by Supa here. Puzzle level of the day. Our themed level of the day is The Myth of Mario by KugelBlitz. This is a really cool Legend of Zelda inspired level with 3 dungeons and an overworld map. The overworld map feels really cool. It's even got a little village that you'll see coming up where you can come into this house and take this piece of armor. Kind of feels like walking around and discovering a power-up. Really neat. Of the 3 dungeons, the first one that you are going to come across is an optional dungeon. By completing this dungeon, you will pick up a red Yoshi that you can use in the rest of the level. You don't need this red Yoshi to beat the other dungeons, but it certainly makes it a lot easier if you can hold onto him. You're going to have to traverse through this dangerous ice cavern and try not to fall in the lava. Well, that goes without saying. And make your way. Eventually, you will rescue this Yoshi, and you can make your way back up to the world map, and you'll be able to hang on to him for as long as he can survive. As you search for the overworld map for the other 2 dungeons, you will find them side by side. One side of the dungeon is kind of puzzle solving in here. One side of the dungeon will require you to go through and pick up a key leading to a boss fight in the other side of the dungeon. The boss fight is pretty awesome. It's pretty difficult. You're fighting this Bowser Jr. He's walking fireballs at you, and everything's trying to kill you. There's bombs coming up, and I tell you, that Yoshi would have come in handy here. KidNES couldn't hold on to him for that long, but with a little bit of working that brain to solve a couple of these puzzles and a little bit of luck in this boss fight, you're going to go and get that course clear. The world record on this level is 12 minutes or so. So that should tell you the scope of this course. KidNES is going to go back and get that world record. He's going to set it and forget it. Unless you do it first, go out there, give it a shot. This is an awesome level. Our platformer of the day is Midnight Airship Armada Assault by David. You know, I'm crazy about those Super Mario 3 throwback levels, and this one fits the bill. A classic airship level with some tricky platforming. After getting a key and making your way into the second part of the stage, you will face a giant dry bones in a really cool boss fight. The dry bones is walking over top of the pipe you need to use to get out, and there's fire flames that are trying to kill you, and bullet bills and bombs, and you got to flip the bombs onto the ice and escape down into that pipe, which to take you to the coolest part of the level, which is a downwards vertical scroller. Really challenging part. I had to try a couple of times. It's very dangerous. There's enemies coming at you. There's balls coming at you from every which way. Flames shooting out of the sides. And you gotta avoid dying just like that. Here is your KidNES Course Clear Pro Tip of the stage. You wanna hang to the right of this level, right here, and avoid knocking any of the enemies on parachutes onto the stage. Just ignore them, let them fly up to their own doom. With a little bit of luck, eventually you'll get to the bottom and grab that course clear, and you will be on the board. But can you set the world record next to KidNES? I don't think so. 3D World Winter Wonderland by MrZeng is a new Super Mario Bros. Platformer that features a lot of really cool wall jumping. This is a three-part stage. First, a pretty simple winter part where you're going to have to use some tricks and some smooth jumping to navigate these ice blocks to get to the second part of the stage, which you're going to have to use your brain in that part of the stage because there is a lot of on-off switch and spike block manipulation here. KidNES, he's a little behind the times. He did not know that you could just use a butt bump here on these off switches. Couldn't understand how to get over here without taking a hit. Died a couple of times, but there you go. If you didn't know, now you know. Butt bump that off. Third part of the stage has you in the cat suit searching for 4 pink coins at different corners of the map. KidNES Course Clear Pro Tip right here. Do not lose this cat suit like I did. You need the cat suit to climb the gate to get that coin. You find those 2 coins, you find the other 2 coins, you're gonna get out of there and get that course clear. Try and take the world record away from KidNES if you can. I don't think you can. Third stage in the Wildcard category is the Tomb of Koopa by Scesther. This is a really cool mummy-inspired level, which has you entering a single pyramid. It's a short and sweet level with a lot of theme. It's really cool. It took me a few tries to figure out the secret of the tomb. When you enter this, everything looks hunky, everything looks dory, not much going on, but making your way to the top, you will see the titular giant dry bones Koopa, and you must make the decision to release him from his eternal prison. After releasing Koopa from prison, everything goes all to hell. All of his minions of darkness will enter the tomb here as you search for his secret, the only way out of the tomb. But I cannot tell you what it is because I don't spoil puzzle levels. It's pretty easy, it's cool, it's dripping with theme. I really like this stage. Watch out for those giant ghosts that come out of those pipes. Here's a pro tip: do not die. You want to get that course clear, and you want to take the world record away from KidNES if you can. That is 5 Mario Maker stages of the day. Come back again tomorrow. We're going to be here all week. That was totally tubular, Nestarinos. If you want to be featured on this channel, look for the instructions below. I'll see you tomorrow with 5 more of the Fave 5. 5 more of the Fave 5.